We also call on Chamisa. I had engagement with his late leader, the one who founded the MDC, Shanghai. Very close engagement, particularly as we moved together to remove the monarchical tendencies of Mugabe in 2017. The credentials of Shanghai as a patriot stood out. That's why we had a massive demonstration across the political divide supporting our revolutionary army to remove Mugabe. The MDC was fully involved. I was the one who was talking to Chamisa, to Shanghai in 4 ways in Johannesburg about a new pact where the opposition and the ruling party, regardless of who has won the election, collaborate to make Zimbabwe a better country. We had reached that destination in 2017. Alas, nature took its course and Shanghai left. Chamisa inherits that mantle by hook and crook in Buhera. And what does he do? He undoes that relationship between the major political players in Zimbabwe. He goes on to pander to the Western interest to the point where he is saying that the only election which is fair in Zimbabwe is the one where he emerges the victor. He's talking of an electoral pact. An electoral pact so that we have a constitution together in 2013 with the opposition. They are subscribers to that constitution. And that is the constitution which puts them in parliament. It is the constitution which gives them the courts where they come out on top of Mwonzora in the just ended by elections. Why can't he respect aspects of that constitution which make him number one, and also equally respects the same aspects of that constitution which may not make him number one, to own up? Is he for Zimbabwe? Is he for democratic discourse in Zimbabwe? Or is he there for pandering to the foreign interests who are the John Oates of this world, who are patriotic Zimbabweans, allow a foreigner to choose him between himself and Mwonzora? I would never subscribe to a situation where a foreigner tells me that Chamisa is bad as a Zimbabwean. You know, I don't want a foreigner to do that. To what? And that's what we stand for, Zanu PF. That's why the constitution allows us, the opposition to be there. That's why Chamisa is there in the opposition party. We allow him because he's a Zimbabwean. I will not allow anybody who chooses to say that I am better when he's a foreigner over Chamisa, because we are all Zimbabweans. We are bound by the same bond. So once again, we appeal to the opposition. They should denounce this statement from Lord Oates, which says the opposition CCC is a better thing than Mwonzora, which says to CCC, you must fight against Zanu PF, willy-nilly for our own interests. Chamisa, he has got an occasion now to show that his call for national discourse is patriotic and is anti-foreigners who are meddling in our affairs. He must come out as an opposition leader. If he doesn't, then we are right to say there is a PVO bill which makes it impossible, to choose PVOs which are interfering in Zimbabwean politics and PVOs which are there for the welfare of Zimbabweans. That's why we will pass on that bill. That's why we will also pass the patriotic bill, because we are getting into dangerous territory. The world is getting very turbulent now with what's going on in Ukraine. There is a creeping war there between the major powers, America and Russia. Europe will soon again be a wasteland unless something comes to arrest. And Europeans love war. They've always been there to kill each other. We don't want that in Southern Africa. So we are saying in these turbulent times, there is a duty for Zimbabweans to choose the flag, to choose the country over anything else. This is the occasion the CCC must make a decision. They should say, when the enemy is sabre-rattling and there are wars going on elsewhere, Zimbabweans must come together and wrap themselves around the flag and say, this is our country, we will defend a national interest. If we've got differences, chakafukidza dzimba matenga, tombotaurirana tiri mudzimba dzedu chinyararire for the benefit of Zimbabweans. But you can't have it when there are foreigners like John Oates crowing on the rooftop of British parliamentary politics, boasting about his youthful ignorance about Zimbabwean politics simply because he was a teacher here, which was a cover for being an MI6. I also take this occasion, we are having our youth conference coming in. We want to congratulate ZANU-PF Youth Conference for the way they are conducting themselves. You know, they are important as inheritors of the country which was fought for by another generation of youth, my generation of youth. It's very important that we become vigilant. If a 1969-born British Lord, John Oates, loves your country in London to the extent that which he does, it means that he hankers to become Cecil John Rhodes again, to come to Zimbabwe if given a chance. If they ever have a military edge which makes the British think that they can overthrow the Zimbabwe government, they will come because they harbor those ideas that we used to rule.